So I realized something that I had a lot of misconceptions when I was younger, specifically in middle school, okay? And the biggest one of these was that I believed firmly that if you slow danced with the girl, you would seal the deal by the end of the night, okay? It was that simple. And so I remember the first time I actually put this into action was at my first 6th grade middle school dance, okay? And I went in knowing the basics of slow dancing, right? Hands on the hips, sway, and rotate. And I also knew that if you're trying to seal the deal, you're being graded on 2 things. First off, if your hands are sweaty enough to leave stains on your shirt, okay? And secondly, if you step on your toes. Now, I was prepubescent. I did not have to worry about the sweat, okay? I was golden. And I knew I could control my feet, so I was going in pretty confident I could seal the deal, all right? And just for clarification, I know we all know what I'm talking about when I say seal the deal, right? We're talking about marriage. 401ks, retirement, right? So I arrived with a vision in my head. I was going to dance with Katie Sneed, and by God, I was going to marry that girl. Okay? Dance started. It was a snowball. And there she is in the middle, dancing with Tyler Coke. Fucking asshole, get away from my wife. The DJ calls Snowball. Thank God. All right, and who does she come to? She comes to me. So I'm really nervous. I'm going to dance with my future wife, for God's sake. I get out in the middle. I'm like, follow the game plan, follow the game plan. Hands on the hips, sway and rotate. Good. All right? But I remember even the small things, okay? Because that's what's going to make the difference. First off, never ever look them in the eye. If you look the girl in the eye, it's going to get awkward and you won't be able to kiss them. No marriage. Impossible, okay? Now, the best way to avoid this is step number 2. Always say hi to your friends while you're slow dancing. Joey, I'm dancing. Are you dancing? I'm going to touch your butt. Yeah, dude. So, oddly enough, it didn't work out for me. I did not get in a relationship with Katie Sneed. I must have looked her in the eyes or something, okay? But you guys might be wondering, why was I worried about relationships and marriage? I mean, I'm in middle school, right? That's when kids usually start to, get towards puberty and think about kissing girls and making out and stuff. Yeah, I was so far from puberty, it wasn't even fucking funny. I mean, I had bigger fish to fry, okay? I had to worry about getting hugs, about finding my wife, and about growing, okay? Because all through my life, through junior year of high school, I was in the 40th percentile for height and weight, okay? I was fucking tiny. It was so bad in 7th grade that my doctor put me on a diet for the next 4 years of my life to try and get me to grow. I was on a milkshake diet, okay? I was eating ice cream or milkshakes every night before bed to try and gain some weight that could be translated into height, right? And this was kind of cool, but like in a backhanded compliment sort of way. Because on one hand, I was so fucking small. They were giving me milkshakes and ice cream to try and stimulate puberty and growth. That's sad, okay? But on the other hand, hear me out on this, it was kind of cool. I was on a milkshake diet. That's the dream of 97% of middle school. And this got me an in with all the hot girls and cool guys. I remember after our band concerts, we would go to Dairy Queen, right? And I would always look over at Matt Scholitz and see him arguing with his mom, be like, Mom, please can I get a medium, please? No, honey, get a small. All right? All I'd have to do is look at my dad, and he'd say, you want extra large? He'd say, yeah, Dad. Bam, extra large, sit down, 2 hot chicks. They were sitting there to try and get some of my extra large milkshake, right? My milkshake really did bring all the girls. It took a little while, but finally by freshman year of high school, I was 5'1", right? But puberty didn't actually happen for me until I was a sophomore, okay? And for those of you who don't know, when you hit puberty, spontaneous boners, or like a pop-up book, for example. And for me, this always happened during geometry, okay? There was something about, trigonometry that was just like, whoop, it's like, no, that doesn't make sense, all right? So I was asking myself, what is it that my penis is trying to tell me? All right? And so I did what any curious, pubescent boy with a boner in class did, okay? I did a study, all right? Now, hear me out, okay? Using what we know about the law of right and using imaginary lines created by the penis in relation to the rest of the body, we're going to create right triangles. Now, I did this for 3 situations in an erect penis. The flaccid or semi-soft state, as signified by theta there. Then we have alpha on the half-stacked penis, and finally beta on the full erect boner, okay? Now bear with me here because we've got a lot of equations. First off, I took preliminary measurements from the tip of the penis down to the perpendicular line coming from the axis of rotation in the shaft of the penis right here, okay? Hang out with these numbers. Plug into the Pythagorean theorem of a squared plus b squared equals c squared, and you will come out with 11.8 centimeters, all right? Convert that to inches. Boom, 4.64 inches for a flaccid penis. Now then, what about the angle, you ask, Mr. Frost? Well, I will tell you. To find angle beta, we're going to take the inverse tangent of opposite over adjacent, 7 over 9.5, come out with 36.38 degrees, okay, for a flaccid penis. This is amazing. Now, I applied this to all 3 stages of the erection, okay? But what I found was the most shocking. Is I was able to find the angle at which boner length is optimized. Hear me out now. Follow me on this full erection equation. I found angle sigma here. It's subtracted from 180 degrees to find angle beta, which is 125.54 degrees.